Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and Ninja Pro Trader. Let's take a look at what happened last night. Looks like we had an open of 2059.75 area up in here. Yeah, right up in here. Consolidated sideways for a little bit through the evening. Went up to this zone about 8:30 last night, 9 o'clock, somewhere in that area, and hit this zone about 2062 high. We all know that this zone is going to be pretty tough to get through. This 2060-62 is really tough. So we just consolidated sideways, tried to test this zone again, and in about 125 Central Standard Time, we started heading down right through some major pivots and DTZs, all the way down to this zone here this morning at 2047, where we have kind of went up and we have now double bottomed here. So what's going to happen this morning? We also have news at 7:30 for unemployment claims, and at 9 o'clock, the ECB President Draghi speaks, and then Fed Chair Yellen is going to talk again at 16:30 Central Standard Time again today. Won't affect us during the day, but we just need to be aware that her comments or her waiting comments sometimes influences the market. So let's take a look. We got this double bottom off of this zone of 47. Now we're looking for the bounce off to go back up into this zone, probably to meet the 24-hour VWAP somewhere up in this area. Now we're more than likely, unless the morning news from the unemployment is good, we're looking for a number of 271,000, by the way. Then we're just retrace right back down into this zone and probably come down and test this, come back up into this area about the 2050, and then we're going to come down and we're going to test this 61.8 fib retracement line off this last move. The 50% line today is this next zone down, 2042, and let's hope we don't go down and test this one in that zone, and then 38.2 down here at 2040. Key levels, I feel, for this market to the reversal day, and I'm going right back up. So this is going to be some good support. Let's watch this today. Now, if it does manage to get down to one of these zones, this bottom zone here, I feel, will be the bottom today if it could get all the way down here. So look for the bounce. Of course, this bounce could come up in here. This could be it, depending on the unemployment news. So let's just take a look at the scenario. Obviously, down here, get the bounce. Target one is going to be here. Try to leave some on and let it run all up to this zone here. There's going to be some consolidation here as it runs through that. Just be cautious of that and give yourself plenty of room on your stops. Now, on the way up, once it breaks this area, if we could come up and test this 24-hour VWAP, probably somewhere around the 53 area, look for the run through this zone and right up here to this DCZ 20, at 2055.50, look for a pullback to the bottom of the zone, maybe even back to the bottom where this 24-hour VWAP is, which by then could be down in this 2052 area. After you get that, get the bounce off of this and look for your next target about 2858.75 up to this 2060 area. Now that's not official zone, but we've got real strong resistance that we couldn't get through here last night, and that's where we consolidated. Now, as far as the move up here, we've got to get through into this zone on the next move up. Look for the double top. If we can get all the way back here after this move down last night, more than likely we're going to get a pullback into the 2060, 2059 area here, and then right back up. As soon as it clears this area 62, we're moving up for just a little while. The momentum's going to catch up to us. Move's probably going to go right up into this zone real quick to 66 to 68 area. Take some profits up in this area, wait for the pullback down into the 65, and then long for our final stop today, probably around the 2072 area. Now, I don't expect anything higher than that, but we could run all the way up to 2077 and then all the way up to this 2058, or excuse me, 2080 for the high of today. So be cautious today. A lot of news still going on, a lot of geopolitical situations. This is Frank. Have a good day.